think we got it, chat. Hold on. Would there be sound, hopefully? Oh, that was a pain, a pain in the ass, yeah. For whatever reason. So actually, hold on here. I'm gonna get chat open here. Enjoy the music. All right. Was there something I need to do here? Sorry, the sound might cut out briefly for a second here. Okay. So, welcome, Kindred. So, as someone mentions, Venture Bitches Unite. So, I just finished a, and by the way, let me know if audio's okay, because I'm on a different computer than I'm usually on, and this was in the ass to get running. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a video on this at some point in the future. So I just finished a playthrough of a Venture Bitch, and that was my first time. Oh, you just hear the left side? That's weird. Oh, I think I know why. Weird, okay. Oh, it's probably something to do with... Your right ear's lonely, chat. I got it. So yeah, I'm usually on a different computer than I am, so... oh, I think I... mic... Let's hear how I sound. Mic check. Oh yeah, you can only hear out of one. That's weird. Okay. Let's see. I have to run to my other computer and see my OBS settings. Because I think I had this issue. Okay. OBS. Audio. Let's see. Click on the gear, advanced. Advanced? Why am I talking like a British person? So I also have the audio output, so I get this, I get to hear myself, so it's really weird. Down mix to mono. I click on the gear. Adds properties. Mono. Okay, there we go. Hey. Okay, now I could turn off my output. That's really throwing me off. Okay, there you go. That should be... got most of it. Okay, so where was I? I was talking about how I finished the Venture playthrough, and that was the first time I've done a Venture playthrough. I think I've pretty much done every clan throughout the years. Holy shit, is Venture overpowered. As far as soaking damage goes. So, I have that footage. But what I want to do tonight is get footage for Malkavians and Nosferatu, because they are the unique playthroughs. All right, let's get cracking. Oh, and I made some interesting discoveries as well the other night. That'll be fun to see. Yeah, the video won't probably be for. Well, let's see. It's October's next week, so okay, we're gonna play Malkavian Chick. So I like her appearance. So actually, this run I did is so the character I played earlier was a Ventrue female, and honestly, being woman doesn't really change much besides some of the dialogue here and there. We'll do Nosferatu after. Let's get Lady Malk here. So this was added in the histories was added in later. Initially they were going to have in the initial version, but that got to get in time. I'm going to do this one. Let's see how Therese and Jeanette react to this one. Lady Malk. So, fun fact about this song playing is they wanted to use the song Angel by Massive Attack. They couldn't get the licensing rights for it, so they basically made their own version. Okay, so what I'm going to do is play up to a certain point with this Malkavian run, and I'll switch to Nosferatu to get footage. So it's a key point with Therese and Jeanette, and anyone who's played the game, I'm not going to try and spoil it in case people haven't seen this game before, but you know the conversation I'm talking about. Because I thought I was going to get it when I did a Ventrue, but I still didn't get it right. So I looked it up, and I think what I need to do is have 1 point in subterfuge. Okay, let's go through stats. So let's see, perception, intelligence, wits. At this point, probably do this. I'm not playing that far into the game, so I don't need a whole lot here. And I won't need like range combat. Charisma. I might need a bit in persuasion. Melee, because we're early in the game. Stealth, we'll do that for Nosferatu. I love this music. Do I need anything lockpicking early on? I might as well. I might put one to here. Investigation. I want to computer. What's denotation? Okay, we'll do it to this. All right. Make sure I'm doing OBS footage here. All right.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as
to their neck.
Up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
She is there.
Which leads to the fate
Look behind
of the
knives.
ill-begotten progeny.
When you do.
Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
Oh, he blocked her.
Oh,
there she is.
Better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive.
I'll talk
When
after the
someone,
cutscene about some
anyone
chat
breaks
stuff.
these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Thanks, LaCroix. Okay. Borderlands 2. Bloodlines 2. Shit show. Don't expect anything from it. But hold on a second. My game's running a little slowish, it feels like. I don't know, it feels a little... Oh, here he is.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee.
Yeah, it's a trash fire.
Flop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
There we got our Malkavian dialogue.
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked. I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
So I'm just going to skip the tutorial. I missed like a lockpick and something else. I think like a point of experience, but like I said, I'm just doing this mostly to capture footage, so
Youngsters these days. Well, your funeral, kiddo. If you pull this off, come downtown to the last round and I'll tell you how jacked this whole situation is. Until then, good luck. Or maybe I should just say, nice knowing you, kiddo.
humor is hokey. I'm no longer here. So I close my eyes and the sun shines. I don't have to get a ton of footage, just like a few things. But we'll hang out too. Oh, it's got the radio on.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you?
So,
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have.
so yeah, Bloodlines
If you're
2,
new to town,
don't
just
expect
leave
anything
this
from
little
it.
radio thing and listen to
That's
it.
all I could say.
Good night. The only girl who has come with you and leave first
So what
thing in the morning.
abilities do I have? Is this Veiled Madness, Mass Hallucination? Oh, don't worry, I'll get dancing footage.
Well, looks like the boards are lighting up.
Yeah, since they fired
Let's see. Meeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Brian Mitsoda,
Caller, you've got the first
the
shot.
head writer from this game, yeah, and Avalone got kicked off, and they cut his stuff off because he got Me Too'd, but then it doesn't look like he actually did. Yeah, it's a trash fire. The game is anything but trash fire. Don't expect much from it.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
Yeah, I definitely want to get dancing footage. And also I found something, yeah, the game's running a little slow. I'm guessing it's probably with OBS, but it's not too big of an issue. It does feel like it's a little herky-jerky. You know what I mean? Hold on. Yeah. Pray, please. Oh, we've done that. Go check out my video. Yeah, it's if
Hey, lady. You got some change, lady?
the comfy streets of Santa Monica. Will I do a video on BioShock 1? Yep, I do plan on doing that in the next couple months. Oh. Oh. I've actually never noticed that. I'm guessing I'm assuming that's not game behavior, but Malkavian behavior. These power lines. Okay. Let's go to the club. How's that sound? And I found something very funny that you guys will like. Infinite is the best BioShock. Get out of here. It's the worst one. It's a little feeding. Those blood points up. Yeah, so anyone who hasn't played this game before, don't go Malkavian your first run. Because there's a lot of stuff that it's better. Okay, so here, I discovered something really funny the other day. You'll like this chat.
What do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little girl, like fabric softener do on freshly mowed AstroTurf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling? What? Oh my, a Malkavian. This ought to be absolutely delicious. Two minds as crazy as ours, and who knows just what might happen. Oh, but you
Greetings,
got
Star
it
Chance.
bad, little girl. Not sure exactly what is real and what isn't? Janice, let's see. Isn't that a two-faced Roman god? Of course, you're right. You just happened to meet the prettier face first.
Yes, that is Grey Delise or Grey Griffin or whatever she goes by now. Okay, so this is something I just discovered the other day. It's because you have a console in this game. So, notice her appearance now. Let's go money 1.5. Oh! Money 4. Money 8.
Wait until Therese hears that. I am white to her
So that's a funny little thing that's in there.
black. She'll be absolutely furious. Of course, I won't be wearing white to any weddings, but we could talk about that later.
Fear and love are two sides of the same coin.
I can tell you and I are going to get along just like fire hoses.
You mean you're both rolled up and twisted?
When we get turned on, there's bound to be flames. I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
My heart beats like 1,000 primal drums. Give me the gift of your name.
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
Someone asking Grey Delise, Grey Griffin? Yeah, that's her. Okay, I'm going to just leave the club and come back in so we can get the song from the beginning. Because that's important. And actually there's another console command I just got triple check. We could get ideal dance footage. One second. Bloodlines, command console. There's a way you could like turn off the rest of the interface, and that's what I'm looking for in the console. Vivi's the one. Something, yeah, I mean, voices are all great, but Vivi's voice is just something else. What is it? Yeah, there's a way to turn off the... Okay. Draw... zero... Oops. Okay, well that worked. But here we go. Alright. I don't know why the game's so chunky. I guess it's my old laptop, but whatever. Come on, people, join in. There we go. I still don't know how the hell you do this dance. I just love how they gathered around. That Malkavian energy, right?
Mayhem, bro. Sucks, bro.
God, I love this song. I like how there's two of the same people. There's this girl here, One, the blue. It's the same one over there. There's this guy behind me. Same guy over there. Sorry, let me try. Just give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to see if I could. I think I know what's... We'll get back to it in just a second here, chat. Hopefully it doesn't fuck stuff up. Okay. We'll let the song finish and then we'll move on to other stuff. But, you know, this is definitely the best club song too. The other ones are good too, but. Got a couple twins there. Yeah, this song screams like early 2000s. I'd say this is the best hub too. Oh, the Hollywood hub theme is so good. And then just everyone just stops. What was it? No. Uh-oh. What's the command again I was looking for? Draw HUD. Do you know there was weather outside?
Not in this lifetime.
Alright, let's go do a couple quests. So we'll do the Ocean House, of course, as well. Oh, before we do that main quest, let's go make our ghoul. Some of my lines, I try and talk to people.
Of the Atlantic.
Oh, I need to go there.
Dreaming. Sleeping.
Yeah, I need to get a lockpick because I skipped the tutorial. Yeah, the painkillers for him. Which cash do I have? I got any. I think I could go buy a lockpick. 1 second. Oh.
How's it going, girl? Oh man, wait! Say that again.
This is the thing about this game. More than any other game, even just like minor characters are just like so full of character.
There you go, man. You're a vampire, aren't you? Hey, I work for a vampire. I don't know how much I should tell you, but oh man, damn! It would be awesome to talk to someone else on the inside. Know what I mean? Oh, man. Oh, damn! You're talking all this crazy shit! Oh, man! I bet that means you're Malkavian, huh? I know a little about you guys. Your heads are, like, messed up, right? Like Hannibal Lecter crazy, know what I'm saying? Ha ha! Hell yeah! Oh, man! I knew it! Oh, jeez, I knew you were! I just could tell! Oh, man, this is great! Then I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, man! I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes! Blew my goddamn mind. Nope. My new boss has set me up. Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. Can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man. Then they're a ghoul and ooh, watch out.
You happy little golden ghoul?
It's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like, well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist. Oh man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to. But it's really cool to be talking to you just, well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh man, well, other than my master. So I thought I'd just say, you know, what's up, you know? Well, look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm on a secret mission for my master. Well, hey, it's been great talking to you, man. But I better be going. Oh, man, you know, important stuff to do.
Hey, sorry, man.
This voice actor just changed there. Yeah, if someone were to say this is like the best voice acting or voice direction, voice cast in a game, I could say
Hey.
I could say yeah to that.
How's it going? You looking to buy or sell or? Really? Well, let me see what you got.
Okay, so he does have a lockpick. Didn't I pick up something I could sell? No. All right, I'll need more money. I'll get more money in a bit. I think I'm the first quest. So let's go get some painkillers. Yeah, don't have any expectations for Bloodlines 2. It was okay at first because I got the main writer and whatnot, but
and the moon is melting.
okay.
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen.
You'll be seeing
All
Beyonce.
right, go on back.
Nice night out, huh?
Please, get a doctor. My insides. It hurts so bad.
I'm sorry, miss, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions. Are you sure you're in the right place? Psychiatrics are on the 3rd floor. I have no idea what you're talking about. And to be honest, I don't have time to figure it out. I'm the only doctor here right now, and we have twice as many people as usual waiting for treatment. Listen, I think you're telling me about that girl over there, and I hear you. But right now, I have a man with a bullet hole in his head, and he needs me more than she does. Just stay with her and make sure she doesn't go into shock, and I'll be there soon.
Let's go make our ghoul.
Can someone call my grandma, please?
So just as Nox was talking about the side about being a ghoul, let's make a ghoul.
You... Who are you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me?
She'll show up again later in the game. So I'm looking for those pain medication. It's not that one, right? That's the estrogen one. Need the lockpick. So I skipped the tutorial. Computers for grandma. It's on the second floor. I don't think there is anything really important here. Oh, alternate, yeah, the friction. Oh, that's something I never actually did, because I know, like, the way your character moves, like, they don't stop on a dime, which is quite noticeable. It's on the second floor. Oh, I'll need a lockpick for that, so I'll have to come back. Actually, let's look up this command. There's blood. Get experience points. God, impulse, money, no clip. Freeze. Items that can be spawned. SV friction. Let's see, friction. I don't see anything for friction in the guide. Let's try it. Friction. Do 0. Oh, that's... Now I'm like ice skates. Okay, that's not what I wanted. SV... Friction... Let's try like a 10. Okay, now they stop right away. Yeah, that's the thing about using the source engine is the facial animations are so good.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here. Mercurio, if that's what you mean. Oh, shit, you're a Malkavian, aren't you? Damn, that's the last thing I need. I'm bleeding all over the carpet. I can't even understand what the hell you're saying. I went... what is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit, my rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me. Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in L.A. I verified him. Organization seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks. Hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. Had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
You have the boom boom.
Hold on, you think I'm some amateur? I got their number. Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. Maybe 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick. Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words. gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know. Yeah, if you could... Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain. One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Okay, so SV was a friction. Let's try 7. Yeah, that's good. 4-stack vampire mix. I think when I did my Venture playthrough, I had a couple bits I had to no clip because the game kind of got a little iffy. All right. Let's go. How much experience do I have here too? I think I just need to get persuasion up to do what I want to do with Therese and Jeanette. This is just the, I'm just using the unofficial patch. So I guess that's technically not really modded since it's pretty much an essential to play. I haven't tried any like the clan mods or anything, or... Music's so good. Oh, this is a great conversation.
Up there, through that chain link gate and up those stairs. Those men you are looking for. Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, yeah, does she talk more now?
Abby. No, you are going to China. Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him? You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. Oh, it's open. Oh God. Oh God. Run. I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say. I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Lots of foreshadowing here.
Fortune is not your destiny.
Come back to her later. She'll give us more. Come back and talk to some... I'll probably come back and talk to them as Nosferatu for some good laughs. Yeah, is the clan quest the one where you could play you could join the Sabbat? Have any weapons yet? So this is a fun little quest to begin with, where you get like multiple options of stealthing or talking through or combat. To go never know.
Okay, you can go on it. And if you really want to make my night, go ahead and start some shit in there, because I would love it.
So that's the thing about this game, is the further you get in, the more combat heavy it becomes. Especially like the last couple, 2-3 hours are basically pretty much a combat run. I don't know why the game's so jerky. Again, maybe it's an OBS thing. Oh, oh yeah, let's...
Where you going, man?
I was... Did he drop that? God, this game's... Hold on a second. Did I do something with the settings? What does bump mapping do? Okay, fuck it. I don't know why it's running so shit. Let's equip this bat. Oh, there I got mass hallucination. Ow, motherfucker.
I know
Yeah, like, if you want to play this game easy mode, you play as Ventru, because you could just, depending on what powers you get, or disciplines, you could just tank so much fucking damage. Like, I could just run up to everyone's Society of Leopold and just kill them all. What? Oh, I thought I could go by that lockpick, which will be handy. Which weapon's better here? What's my lead combat at 2? So obfuscate. Oh yeah, the explosive traps in the Society of Leopold. Yeah, it's really annoying. Yeah, with an enemy, you could just... There's no penalties for just... Like if I just do this, I don't lose any humanity. If I just do that to like anyone, that doesn't work. Good old Steam source physics. If there's anything else in here I needed. Okay. Do they have any blood packs in here? No. All right. What the heck should you give me?
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
He's wrong. To kill people in a car stereo, yeah.
Then ask again. The Crimson Ship. He's not who he says she is, and is going to burn. Dinosaurs. He's furious. The man with the crest. The voice in the darkness. Boss. Chinese brothers. Follow the lights to the end of the tunnel. Where do you want to go? The man on the couch. The lone wolf. All others, tread carefully. Men everywhere. Some with swords, some with smiles. But I pity them. You are a remarkable foe. Those with a lot to say usually have something on their mind. There are many unique individuals around the city. It's almost as if they're waiting for you to ask the right thing. E, for example. Don't open it.
Yeah, there's the line, everyone.
I see the future, not the past. Whether or not you win the game matters not. It's if you bought it.
And not enough people bought this game at the time. But when you look at the release frame of when this game came out, it's like yeah, she says about the taxi driver, mentions the father, so okay. Persuasion. Charisma. Okay. So, okay. Now I think I have enough experience, but I need to do that. I think it's just the father and him standing behind them's the taxi driver. Especially if you play a small cave-in at the end of the game. You get some interesting insights into the taxi man. Okay. Yeah, I wish games went more this way of, instead of having super large areas, just like small little hubs. Just small little hubs. So before we go back to our guy here, we're going to do a couple of things first. Get him some painkillers. I need to get a lockpick. Yeah, like this Mankind Divided was another one.
Thanks for coming back. You know, you really don't seem the criminal type. All right, come and take a look then.
What do they want to buy? Lockpick. Oh, this game is so worth playing for even with the jank. Like the writing, the atmosphere, it's just mwah, beautiful.
Muslin shroud and the moon is melting.
This is also my first time coming back to the game since I got into the tabletop game itself. I didn't sell the stereo now that I think about it. All right, let's go get some painkillers for our buddy. Oh, yeah, there's a different way up here too, I think. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll let you come back here because I know there's another way up here. Go talk to our blood man.
You next up for the needle? Hmm? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Betty. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right? Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, what'll it be? If you have to...
So this guy you could buy blood from, which is handy dandy at certain points. Okay, is it Auspex I use? It's to wit. 1 point to perception. What is that? Oh yeah, blood buff is what I want. I never played V5. I played the 20th anniversary edition because I looked at the V5 stuff and I was like, no thank you. There's freezers.
souls draped in rotten tatters, and father dances in the dark.
Can't remember what the chord is.
What a shame.
Oh. I don't know why that song popped up. There's the... There's the morgue. I don't think it's 04 or 5. I tried it earlier. Yeah, the buff. And nothing in it. Because there's stuff you have to come back to here for later.
Dry the corpse in the oven with peppers and fur.
Yeah, this is a quest later on. I think, doesn't Malcolm have? There we go. Now we could go give our buddy some painkillers.
Maggots love you. Trust me.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that. Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches? Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back? Damn! I could have used that money to buy myself some new kidneys. Anyway. That astrolite? Twice as powerful as TNT. Instant demolition. Be on the other side of the world when you engage that timer. You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest. I heard a lot about that operation. Well, I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. But it'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types and they're all packing. I don't know, maybe, there's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment. If there are, I don't know him. But about this Tongue. Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. My take's that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud. She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but personality like stone. Who exactly?
Okay, we could... Oh, that lovable dialogue. I don't think there's any 0451 usage in this game. Don't recall any. I'm trying to think. Maybe there was at some point.
Dry the corpse in the oven with peppers and fur.
Yeah, that's where Chunk is later. So those who haven't played this game, I'm not going to spoil what's to come. I'm trying not to. Those who have played know what I'm referring to with the sisters. But let's go meet Therese.
What can I get you, beautiful? Janice? What the hell are you talking about? Why do I always get the weird ones? Look, the only sisters around here are Therese and Jeanette, and they own the place. They're both upstairs, fighting as usual. Why do you need to see them? Damn, I wish it was my job. Go on up and see her. Take the elevator over there.
Just a quick little dance, and then we'll head up. So here's a fun little thing. So technically I should, we'll let them talk first.
It was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bits. So vulgar. I can't even look at you sometimes. Jezebel. Oh, Therese, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century barbs. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, painted house, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let's see who is without sin past the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It's you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a pig?
Stop doing that.
How can you treat me like this?
Shouldn't be too pleased.
Run away from the street. I'll take care of everything, as always.
So, this is technically not right. I'm guessing it's a Source Engine thing, when it initially did with Reflections, but people are like, oh, well, we can't see vampires and mirrors. Well, actually, in this world, of the clans, there's 13 clans in this tabletop game, right? The only one where this is technically not the case, where you can't see vampires and mirrors, is La Sombra, which isn't a clan you could play. But I think you might, well, in the canceled version of Bloodlines 2, or whatever it comes out to, I think they might have had La Sombra. Anyways, let's meet the other daughter of Janice.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil. Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica? Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean. He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again. I'm not sure the Camarilla would find that an acceptable method of dealing with one's rival, and right now, I very much need their approval to become officially recognized as the legitimate administrator of this city. Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla? Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in. Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back. Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold. Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel. If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
And then there's this. That never ceases to unease me. It's very... And we'll come back to this later, chat, because those who played this game know what comes shortly with that. Like that floor's a little bit empty. Let's get cracking a bit. Come on, people. Come on, dance. I did this earlier, like everyone was dancing to this. Alright, here she comes. Oh, there's... Warrens aren't for a long time. I'm not gonna be playing that long. It's just more while I get Malkavi and Nosferatu footage, so it's just a little beginning stretch I really need. It's got some blood. The copper? Doesn't he give me a fair amount of blood? No one saw a thing. Okay, let's head to the Ocean House. This will be a treat for those who haven't played this before. Which way? Where's the map? This is the way. Alright, here's the game's most well-known portion. This is an old video. This is like well over a year ago now, but I did a whole video on this level. So I think what I'm going to do is play Malkavian up to the Therese and Jeanette encounter. And at that point I might switch and get some Nosferatu footage. Because that's more just what I'm doing for this, is getting Malkavian and Nosferatu footage. I'll see what time it is too. It won't be like a long stream or anything. Alright. Welcome to game's most well-known place. Family missing. Fire department searches Ocean House for remains. Grand opening. Something went wrong here. Child's severed head found in hotel laundry room. Got the boiler room key. I think I died here once because of the steam by accident. I think that's the only part I don't like about this section is the laughing man there. Kind of takes me out of it. Everything else here is amazing. So I come back to this later. Do I do a turn here? And so you can see someone over there. Please say second child was chopped up like firewood. A creepy picture. Yeah, this part's just a master stroke of design of... Well before all those walking simulators kind of drove into the ground. Murder, suicide, Ocean House killer, possibly responsible for Inferno. And you end up in one of these things, which is never not creepy. Yeah, basically, in a nutshell, what happens here is back in the late 50s. A family goes to this Ocean House Hotel. It's wonderful, but husband seems suspicious about the wife from a locket he receives from her mother. Ed seems a bit on edge. Ed is getting pretty dark about stuff. Looking at this locket that is kind of disrupting him. Go downstairs, and then, oh my god, covered in blood, coming to kill me. He's gone crazy. That's where it ends. So the ghost is not very happy to see us. Good old Havoc physics. Be careful. The early days of Havoc physics. This is your dodge talent, huh? Yeah, some stuff you could get will help reduce your stats, which is always super handy. Mother, father, crib, and ocean house killer. I don't think there's anything more over here. And then we get some music. Someone make a JoJo reference, which I actually get now because I read the first 2 volumes or parts, I guess. Love that music. I mean, if someone were to say this game has the best soundtrack to any game, I could be like, yeah, I could see that. I don't know if I would say it's my favorite, but it's definitely one of the best ones. I think I should say it because I've definitely died here before from some of those. Oh boy, I should actually really be careful. But I think this is the... So this is Goldfrapp playing. This was added? Oh, it stopped. Oh, I like that. I saw Goldfrapp live. They're really good. I was hoping to play more of the song. That's why I was kind of hanging out there. Okay. So yeah, because I played through this game many times, so I know all this portion of the Ocean House. Yeah, I guess it's the only time you really see sunlight. But yeah, the first time I played this, I think it was like 1 in the morning and I was high. Yeah, it was pretty spooky. Yeah, I played, but it's just like a incredibly well designed portion. Oh, there we are. So there you go. There's the Ocean House. Like I said, I played through this game many times now, so it's... And some of this, I think this song might have been, because there's a lot of unused tracks, this might have been added in. I was happy for Bloodlines 2 that they brought back the composer, but, well, you know how that's going. Oh, so actually what I could also do now is I could actually feed on rats. Because of my last playthrough, I was a Ventru. So Ventru are very like nobility and like executives. So if you have like, what was it, like, I'll call peasant blood. So if you have a rat, or you try and get blood from a homeless person or a prostitute, they'll throw up. It's kind of funny. Okay, so I'm trying to think what's coming up here. Oh. Strength. Points to that. All right, let's go back to the daughter of Janus. Yeah, and I also got a nice weapon, the fire axe. We also attack fire with a blade. So there's a couple more quests we're going to do here with Therese and Jeanette. And we'll switch to Nosferatu. Well, I might do a couple more things, actually.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me? Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
Make sure I do this part right.
Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you? I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it? She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers. Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
To make sure I'm doing this right, because I want to let her down gently, but also keep the locket for Therese.
Fine, you hold on to it. Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me? Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
For you, I would face the flame new type.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet. I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long. Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
Okay, so we have that. But I'm being very careful with what I say with her and Therese, because those who played the game know what I'm talking about, but we'll get to it shortly, because we'll get to something very interesting with the two of them shortly. Come on, guys. There we go. We got a crowd dance floor now. Okay. Okay, so, now we meet one of, I mean, this game's just full of great, memorable characters.
Love you. Trust me.
One of my favorite characters we will meet shortly. Sneed. In a way, I guess. There he is.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
I could seduce him, of course I am.
Well, Missy, that's just a natural response that people have to someone in my kind of position. The risk, the prestige, the authority. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised how often I hear that in this line of work. It's the uniform, you know. Women just can't get over the uniform.
Chocolate stains are like medals of honor.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, if I continue to engage you in conversation, it's a violation of Code 613.
I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't know you could do that to get the key. Oh. Usually I just persuade him to get by. I didn't know you could do that. Do they explain why LaCroix hires him? I don't know. get some quality time with him. We'll say that. So we use the knife. I lost some humanity. So here's some little information for those who are not familiar with the lore of Vampire the Masquerade. So vampires start when Cain slays his brother. Cain is then cursed by God to walk the earth. He meets Lilith. And he spurns Lilith, and that gets the... It's a very high-level overview of how the beginning of the universe of Vampire the Masquerade is. And we got ourselves a fight here. Which do I want? Oh. Let's use blood buff. Yeah, the combat in this game is, you know, it's okay. It's basically a lot of clicking. What's the next ability I could get? Oh, that's... Well, at this point, what do I want? Let's get more into Lee. And turn off the lights as we go. Yeah, hey, hold it. Is Chunk still there? Is he still? Oh, he's in his own little world there. I love it. Okay, what do we need to do? Yeah, go back to Therese. Actually, let's see. Oh, she might see me if I do this. Oh. So I know what happens if you do kill him, apparently. Like a twin brother of his takes his place. Oh, whoops. Oh. Let's go hide in the sewer for a second. Oh. That's why you gotta make sure someone doesn't see you. I think I only have one sneak right now. So I can't go into any buildings right now, so I just gotta wait a little bit for the cops to go on by. I'll be playing Master of Sneak after this, Nosferatu. So what happens when you violate... Did I get a... Okay, they didn't see me. So I didn't lose any Masquerade points there. Carry on. Alright. So now we do this kind of funny like little run back and forth here.
You. What were you thinking? The museum. That was my event! Did you think I wouldn't find out? Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you! Jeanette claimed you did it for her, but let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud. Excellent! I'll take that. However, there's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
I sighed with she had the greatest power. Command me, dark daughter.
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones. For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her her trespasses. I did sire her after all. Please, be quick about it.
Lost port. Experience. So I got persuasion. I think I'm okay. Maybe I should... Her brooch does kind of look like horns. It's all kind of funny about the game where all these quests happen in like one little tiny area. Oh, I know what I want to do here. Let's see if this still works. I got like money to... Oh. Okay, maybe. Okay. Vampire Bloodlines 2, Temple Lost exclusive. So it's fine, it's like, alright, here's the club. Here's the diner. If I recall here, there's a bit of a little tough. What weapon do I want? Blood buff. There's a shotgun man. the Freeman. Have fun with that. So yeah, guns in this game basically are kind of useless until you get higher stats. I didn't really use them until later. Cannot talk during combat. Did I kill all of them? Why was a criminal violation? I was protecting myself. There we go.
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her designs, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this tongue business. She's crazy! Help!
Alright, so I might put... Do I have enough? Yeah, I just want to put another point up just in case what happens next. What does aspects do again? Point to widths. Oh, jeez. Oops. I don't think I could get into the club now until the cops are gone, so I have to just wave it briefly here. Hunt down the Freeman. Yeah. I didn't think they'd be shooting me so quickly. I think in my Venture playthrough, I had to hide from the cops like twice throughout the game. It's not something you really have to worry about unless you're fucking up royally. Unless, I guess, of course, you're a Nosferatu. Alright, so those who have played the game know what's coming up next. Those who haven't, I've been watching so far, will be in for a nice little surprise. And let's see if I could actually do this, because I don't think I've ever been able to pull this off.
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now, I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again. Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. I wasn't sticking my fingers in anyone's pie, dear sister. Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Therese. You poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly the way he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about Bob. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
So let's see if we go through, and that's why I put some points. It wasn't perception, it's persuasion.
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead. Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
We both Melis. Cease this quarrel.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me? You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten. She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
I'll talk about the voice actress after, but yeah, it's the same as Brianna from Coder 2. Good catch. It's something I'll be mentioning in my video too.
I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
Pass as a worn garment. Dispose of it.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
So that's really fucked up. So what I'm trying to do here, chat, if I got it right, is there's a way you could get them to coexist. History's shadow need not fall on you both.
Why? How will this time be any different?
Work together and you're proud more than double. Yeah, it's Grey Griffin, and she's done like 3 billion different voices. Or Grey Delise, or whatever she goes by now.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
Fuck! Did I screw it up again? So, wait, maybe I'm gonna stand on the way of the Dark One's plans. Start going. Destroy each other's daughters of Janus. So there is a way. Let's see.
So, sweet sister. Is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come. Well, any message you want me to give Father?
Oh, I haven't screwed it up?
An apology? A love letter?
The white must come to an end, Dark. What should I say now? I might have to restart it, because I might have actually picked the wrong one. Just one, then two. Anyways. I might have now, so okay, we'll see.
Why? How will this time be any different?
Oh wait, no, I think I kind of, now I could get to repeat. Two sides of the same face cannot live apart.
I'd be better off without her. Have you been paying attention? Oh, yes, Therese. Without me, you'd be free to remake this city in your own image. It'd be the first beachfront morgue.
Playroom.
What? Her body was cold before she died. What an awful thought. Do you know the things she does with her body? How vile! So, sweet.
We go back to this. So if I pick this now, I think I might have already. Okay.
I killed. You wanted to find Bert.
Okay, I'm going to skip this. Okay, sorry. Let's try that again. So maybe that's why I fucked up last time. Okay, we'll get... So I do the persuasion checks, and then when okay, let's do this. So I'm just going to skip through this.
Jeanette. I wasn't sticking...
As great as this portion is.
You don't. Your heart's... At least you take that. You never gave me...
So this...
Isn't it? You're one to talk... Shut. You'd love... Don't...
Both
So you want to hear...
sides.
Shut up.
And I'll talk more about this conversation afterwards, but...
Don't try and stop. Endure. I'm the good taking care of me. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have...
Supposed to live in the same land. Like the strike through command.
Trust Father love.
Pass this
Father,
warn.
don't listen. Therese, that's a... As I would...
Okay. So... Wait, if I go one more...
Why? Therese,
So I said
Jeanette,
this.
if you do
Okay, I'll try this now. Dark one, let the light carry more of the burden. Let's see.
more responsibility. So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
White Mistress, stand on the way of the Dark One's
But
plans.
I only do it for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
Run this house as a family, both may live another day.
If she would stop treating me like a child, if she would start behaving like a rational adult.
Was there ever a time when you looked each other in the eye?
Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart.
You don't really wish to become an only child?
I never did. No, I guess I don't. Jeanette.
Thank you,
if I
chat.
were to
That was very good.
offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree.
Give me boomstick, Dark One.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and
Thank
think
you,
of
chat.
what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue. Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
We share the same sweet madness, daughters of Janus. Farewell.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince, and keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
So that's actually the first time I ever done that, chat. My Venture playthrough, I came very close, and then I obviously fucked up somewhere. So that's one of my favorite moments in like any game, actually, is that conversation. When it first... Let's go dance in the meantime we talk about this. When that first happened, when I made that first discovery that they're the same person, it was kind of like, oh, of course. You know, like, of course they're the same character.
Fucking me.
It was a great little plot twist. And that whole conversation is just so well done. And really fucked up too, right? With the implications with her dad. Like, that's something that games really don't cover. Really good voice acting, of course. Yeah, Azula from Airbender, whatever that show is. I've never actually watched it, but you know, she does like a million different voices. So yeah, it's a phenomenal. And that sadly though is like she doesn't like show up the rest of the game, which is too bad. I mean, there's stuff you can. I think there's some other stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go to a Nosferatu playthrough. I got the footage I need. I think Nosferatu's the, yeah, that was, I think, the first time I ever completely did that. My Venture playthrough, I was, like, super close. So yeah, I was just, those haven't played it, so you could play as a Bruja, who's kind of like Smiling Jack. There's Gangrels. There's Malkavian, who we just played as. Here's the Nosferatu. Here's the Toreador. Tremere, this is like the vampire mages. Ventrue. And Ventrue was the last playthrough I did for the... I just finished the playthrough a few days ago. So yeah, I'm just... Let's play as Mr. Nosferatu, man. I don't know which one of these to pick. Let's go Lowborn. You get extra blood when feeding on bums and hookers. Let's call ourselves Ugly One. What do we want to do? I don't think, yeah, you can't put your appearance up at all because you're one ugly motherfucker. Let's put up wits. Research, intimidate. Let's do. I love this music. I've said that many times already, but... Computers. So that's what they're known for. Potence. Ah. What's animalism? Alright, so I'm just going to skip the intro so we could get to this pretty quick, which is nice. Yeah, that's... Well, it is an angel. It technically is an angel. They wanted to get the license rights to it, but they couldn't. So they just made their own version of it.
I'm Jack.
So I don't think there's much... Now it's easy to read text again.
If you pull...
I'm just getting a bit of footage here for some more of the dialogue reaction to playing as a Nosferatu. People are not going to be liking what they see.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to...
A nice, cute voice. That's funny. I don't think of myself as a cute voice. So you can't turn into, but you could send animals. I guess it's Gangrel.
The only girl who will spend the night with you when you first...
Is that, you know, straight up LaCroix. LaCroix Foundation.
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
So, this is the fun thing about...
You got some change, mister?
So I could get more from feeding this guy. So, we'll get out to the street first. There's going to be some fun stuff that happens here. Alright, this is basically people are going to run from us mostly.
Oh my. Oh my.
So this is also the thing, like, that just shows how much they put into the game is, like, everyone I talk to, well, the people you can talk to.
Good evening. Nice work on the face there. I got a friend who's into the body sculpting scene, goes to conventions and stuff. You know, not my thing, but I can appreciate it. You know. Nice job with the ears there, especially. That's right, dude. You call me Trip. I own this shop. All right, here's what we got today.
Just low that. Okay, I don't have enough to get a lockpick yet, but I'll get that later. There's a really funny one. Let's go to the... So here's the thing, is you gotta be careful when you walk around this way. You mostly have to hang out through the sewers. Because, like, if this woman, if I go in front of her... Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Oh my god, get away from me.
Hey there, need a date?
She can still hear her running. There she is. I think if the cops see me, they'll start shooting.
Oh man!
Oh.
You're an Nosferatu, aren't you?
I believe he followed me.
Oh, come on! Oh man, you are too! Don't bullshit me, man! Just come clean, you know? I mean, oh man! I ain't gonna tell no one. It's okay, man. I just want to talk. Hey, I work for a vampire. I don't know how much I should tell you, but...
Okay, so we had this conversation before.
I'm a ghoul.
He's a ghoul.
The way was... It's up!
Okay, here's one of my favorite ones that you could do. I haven't seen that real life dancing Nosferatu gif.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize it was still
This is one of my favorite moments.
Meet me at the agreed upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see.
I thought it kills her. No, she's just still. Hello.
Something I can help you with. Goodbye, then.
It's good stuff. Oh yeah, there's the bail bonds guy over here.
The sewers are all muddy with 1,000 lonely suicides.
Oh, they clearly like that. That's good stuff. Well, I didn't think I killed her. She was still breathing.
250 grand of my money on the line here. Look, I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know if you hear anything about either. Damn, son, I don't mean no offense, but I just gotta ask. You did that to yourself on purpose, right? Some kind of newfangled thing like they do with piercing and tattooing and whatnot? I don't reckon you were born like that, right?
You've got the first shot at Deb tonight.
Don't you think it makes me unique? No one else looks like this.
I reckon not. Thanks for not taking offense about it. I'm Arthur Kilpatrick. Welcome to Kilpatrick Bail Bonds. How can I help you?
How many boats do you own, Vigo? 2. Actually 3.
Hey there, hold. That's it, damn it. Get the hell out of here. What the hell do you want?
Right, man.
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
All right, so I don't think like Jeanette does anything really to us. Make way for that Nosferatu.
Ooh, what do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little boy, like fabric softener do on freshly mowed astroturf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling? I'm the finger down your...
I guess I thought she would say something.
I am Jeanette. And this...
Okay, so we've gone through that bit. I'll come back and talk to Therese, though. Maybe she'll have something to say.
Huh?
Although I find it funny how they run away from me. Thought they'd run. Who's this guy?
What the hell is wrong with your face? Is she a movie nearby or something? Yeah, maybe we should really go take out that mask. You're scaring the clientele.
Yeah, I guess that's the truth with Bertram. That's true. But it's Therese that... Therese will probably say something. Who do I want to go talk to? Oh, yeah. Mercuro.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here. Yeah. You looking for the astrolite?
So he doesn't say kind of anything
What?
really unique.
I got... All right. I show up at the beach. I never show...
So I'll just skip through this dialogue.
Hold on. You think... Laying in... You gotta... Yeah.
I'm curious what like the fortune teller lady and all them will say to me. So they're like the thin bloods.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's this.
I'm curious to see how the quest people will react to me. I get the thing back. Is she going to talk any different?
Up there, through that chain. Those men. Up there.
So she doesn't say anything real different. I'm curious how the Thin Bloods here will react.
What? Now they're sending the extra uglies to sweep us up. Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, all right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings. Be my guest. But you'd be the first. Most of the time you types just run us off. Or in the case of some of the long faces we got gathered around here, killers on sight. Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease.
So, these people are the Thin Bloods, so they're... Let's see what's this guy.
Evening. I don't know. Talk.
Do you know who the head vampire is? If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right? Oh. But, how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right? What?
So... These people just shoot... Guys just shoot me on sight the way I look.
Keep walking, freak. Seriously, get out of my sight.
I can't even talk with him. They clearly do not like me. Inventory, baseball bat. I guess my... Ooh, I should be careful here. Let's go back to... Oh boy. How can they... We're out of sight now. So there's a way you could like sneak in. Of course, them seeing a Nosferatu wasn't the best. Yeah, this quest actually gives you a fair amount of choices. If you want, like, you could sneak in, turn the power off. There we go. What's this other ability? The Raven guy? Go. Good old source physics. Okay. Because you could definitely, just talk your way through this one, which you could do for most of the game until like the last, you know, 4th or maybe 5th of the game, I'd say. Okay, I'll do a few more things here, and then that'll probably be it for the night. Yeah, once you get, yes, but it's more like the Chinatown, really, that starts to, I mean, yeah, I guess even more Hollywood, there's a lot of portions where you can't. Especially once you get to Chinatown, a good portion of it's like, no, you gotta go with combat. I could have gotten that
Yeah?
medication.
Quick. Oh, you're a lifesaver. You need to make someplace You haven't been doing... I heard a lot
Just
of...
gotta skip through dialogue.
Tongue's laying low because of... If you want to put that... She's the woman around here. She ain't...
Let's go see the daughters of Janice. I'm curious what Therese will say to me as a Nosferatu. She must have some unique lines. What's my humanity at? Okay.
Whoa, what the? Therese? She's upstairs. She said she had... Yeah, I hear that from everyone, pal. She expecting you or something? Alright, look, I'll cut you a break because we're busy here. I'll buzz Therese, tell her you're coming. Take the elevator over there up. But if I hear that you're not supposed to be there, you and me are gonna have a little heart-to-heart, you hear me?
Okay. So what I'm going to do is see if Therese has any unique lines for our Nosferatu. Let's have their little discussion here. Oh, I know what I want to try here. What happens if I go no clip here?
Up this. So vulgar. I can't even look at you sometimes. Well, Therese, you really
I guess there's nothing.
flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century bard. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, tainted pout, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let's see who is without sin past the... Go ahead and...
It's always fun to no clip.
You're just one big still. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a jack a pig?
Can you go to the bathroom? Yeah, there's no bathrooms.
Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Where am I? There we go. Now let's see if she says anything interesting to this.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness.
Nothing yet.
Therese Borman, yes.
Yes.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? No offense.
Okay, she'll say that.
I'd be willing to put the word... Rumor is...
So we've went through this already.
Oh, Before I forget, if you'll excuse...
Okay, so she doesn't really have much to say besides the no offense line. This is fun to... Okay. So actually, here's the thing. I'm kind of curious if I do no clip, can I go talk to I assume Bertram won't be there, but because he's in here. Yeah, he's not here. Okay. So last thing I'm going to do. Oh, just not stepping that. As I want to get my character into a frenzy. I basically have no control. So let's have a little fun here. So what I need to do is get this humanity down to 0. And I need to run out of blood. Or even, I don't know if I even need to do either. Come back here. Oh. Okay, there's dropping some humanity. Oh boy. This might be a little harder than I thought it'd be. Alright, let's try that again. This is the, you know, save your game before you try do fun stuff. If I could sneak kill them, this will go a lot better. So let's get this humanity down. That's what I'm aiming to do. Uh-oh. As a Nosferatu, you're going to be spending a lot of time down here. This way you could easily traverse around. Yeah, I remember seeing that about that they want to get Fallout, excuse me, before they shut down, and then they got outbid by Bethesda. Alright. So... this is my home. What's my humanity at? 4. Oh. Yeah, it was a very, very talented team. Alright, so I need to kill a few more, and then hopefully I could frenzy. So I tried this once with my my venture, and it took so long to get them to go into a frenzy. Even when I drained all my blood.
Hey there, need a date?
Still Fury with humanity. Alright, let's just use... There we go. Oh. That was very easy to do. I guess because I'm also really early in the game too, so... Go into Fury again. I'll go take someone else down. That not take humanity down? Fury again. Come on. I can't believe I haven't got any more Masquerade points. Come on, go into another Fury. Oh, there we go. That was a quick Fury. Or Frenzy. I still can't believe I'm not losing any more humanity. Because what I did with my venture, I was in Hollywood and I had like super high humanity, so it took me a long time to go. Run. Like, gun skills are useless at this point. Yeah, there's a... Come back here. Still no more loss in humanity. Or I guess maybe as long as I could get it. I just want to frenzy one more time. There we go. Let's see how many I can take down. Jesus. Alright, that was fun. Alright, that's all the footage I need for video, I think. This one won't be still probably be for a bit. Probably in mid-October, I want to say. We'll see. So, my next video, if you're a patron, you can get early access to hopefully tomorrow. I just gotta render it. And for everyone else, it'll be on Friday. Yes, assuming I'm gonna go render it now, actually. So it's on Deathloop, so it's a more topical game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was fun to just do some shitting around as a Malkavian and Nosferatu. Enjoy, everyone. Have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are.